Hey, I'm here and ready to help. What's on your mind today?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. My name is Mohammed. I'm a foundation my ChatGPT. So the topic of ChatGPT. So the topic of thank you. So ChatGPT, can you listen?
Wa alaikum assalam, Abdul Majid. Absolutely. I'd love to help you with that. So we can explore why saying thank you is important, where the word comes from, or different ways to express gratitude. What angle would you like to focus on?
Okay, today I have some questions. So you can give me answer.
Of course. Just let me know the questions you have, and I'll do my best to give you clear, helpful answers. What would you like to ask first?
The first question is what does thank you mean?
Great question. So, thank you is a way of expressing gratitude. It's a polite phrase we use when we appreciate something someone has done for us, whether it's a small gesture or a big favor. It just lets people know that we don't take their kindness for granted.
Okay, why do people say thank you?
Yeah, so people say thank you for a few big reasons. First, it shows respect and kindness, and it helps build positive relationships. It also acknowledges someone's effort or thoughtfulness. And honestly, it just makes both people feel good. So it keeps the kindness going.
Okay, the next question is what is gratitude?
Good one. Gratitude is basically a feeling of thankfulness or appreciation. It's that warm sense you get when you recognize something good that's been done for you or something positive in your life. So saying thank you is one way to express that gratitude.
Next question is when do you usually say thank you?
Yeah, so we usually say thank you whenever someone does something kind, helpful, or even just thoughtful. Like when a friend hands you a pen, a teacher gives you some extra help, or even when a stranger just holds the door open. It's kind of a daily thing.
Okay, the next question is when do you usually say thank you?
So I think we already touched on that a bit, but to add, we often say thank you in everyday moments after someone gives us a gift, after a favor, or even when someone just shares a nice comment. It kind of depends on the situation, but really anytime you feel appreciative.
Okay, the next question is how do children learn gratitude?
That's a really great question. Kids often learn gratitude by seeing it in action, like when parents or teachers model saying thank you, or when they talk about why kindness matters. Simple things like writing thank you notes or reflecting on good things that happen each day really help them build that habit.
Okay, the next question is why should we appreciate others?
Yeah, that's a really important one. We should appreciate others because it helps them feel valued and seen. It strengthens relationships, boosts people's confidence, and honestly, it creates a happier, kinder environment for everyone.
Okay, the next question is how do people say thank you in different languages?
Great point. So, for example, in Spanish, you say gracias. In French, it's merci. In German, you'd say danke. And in Arabic, it's shukran. So, lots of languages have their own beautiful ways of expressing thanks.
In Pakistan and India, how do we say thank you?
Yeah. So in Pakistan, we usually say shukriya or sometimes thank you as well. And in India, it depends on the language. In Hindi, it's dhanyavad, and in Urdu, also shukriya. So both countries have really similar expressions.
Okay. Can you tell me which one is better to say?
Yeah, that's a good question. Honestly, there's no better one. They're just different based on the language and culture. The best one is probably the one that matches the language of the person you're talking to. As long as it's sincere, either works perfectly.
Okay, how has the thing changed over time?
बिल्कुल सही कहा। धन्यवाद या शुक्रिया इन सब का मतलब एक ही है, सिर्फ भाषा बदलती है। इसीलिए जब भी आप किसी से बात करें, उसी भाषा में धन्यवाद कहना ज़्यादा अच्छा लगता है क्योंकि इससे आपकी बात और भी निजी और दिल से लगती है।
Can action show creative better than words?
Oh, absolutely. Sometimes actions really do speak louder than words. Things like helping someone out without being asked, or remembering to check in on them, or even small, kind gestures, those can show gratitude even more deeply than just saying them.
Okay. The next question is different culture express gratitude.
Yeah, definitely. Different cultures have their own unique ways of showing gratitude. For example, in some cultures, people give small gifts. In others, they write letters or even do bows or gestures. So the way gratitude is expressed can really vary across the world.
The next question is what are some creative ways to say thank
Ooh, yeah, there are lots of creative ways. You could make a personalized thank you card, maybe create a small video or a voice message, or even do something like writing a poem or baking something as a thank you gift. It adds a personal touch.
How can you thank your parents?
Yeah, that's a beautiful idea. You can thank your parents by just spending time with them, telling them how much you appreciate them, or even doing something nice like helping out without being asked. Small, thoughtful acts mean a lot to them.
The next question is how can you thank your teacher?
That's a great one. You can thank your teacher by telling them directly how much you appreciate their effort, maybe writing them a note, or even showing up with some work done early or extra effort. Just letting them know you care really goes a long way.
How can you thank your friends?
For a friend, you can thank them by being really specific, like telling them exactly what they did that meant a lot to you. You could also treat them to something small, like a coffee, or just spend some extra time together. It's really about being sincere and showing them that you value them.
Why should we thank people for small favors?
Yeah, that's a really nice habit. When we thank people for small favors, it shows that we notice their kindness and it encourages them to keep being helpful. Plus, it just builds a more positive, supportive atmosphere in your relationships.
It is important to thank strangers.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanking people, even for small things, just keeps us connected and respectful. It reminds them that their effort matters and it helps create a culture of kindness and support, which is so important.
It is important to say thank you to your family members.
Yes, definitely. Saying thank you to your family members is really important because it shows them you notice and appreciate everything they do. It strengthens your bond and it just makes them feel valued in everyday life.
Connection. How are some
Good.
creative ways to say thank you?
Of course, you can get really creative. Maybe make a small handmade gift, record a short video message, or even put together a playlist of songs that remind you of them. The personal touch really makes it special.
Why do grateful people seem more positive?
Yeah, that's a really cool connection. When people practice gratitude, they tend to focus on the good things in their life, and that really shifts their mindset. So, over time, being grateful helps them see more opportunities and keeps them positive, even during tough times.
How can you gratitude
Yeah, so gratitude builds trust because it makes people feel seen and appreciated. When you regularly express thanks, it creates a sense of mutual respect. Over time, that consistency helps people trust more in your words and actions.
Okay. Should we expect things after helping someone?
That's a really thoughtful question. I don't think we should expect thanks every time. Often, helping someone should just come from a place of kindness. But when gratitude does come, it's a nice bonus, and it just makes the whole exchange better.
What some example of
Yeah, definitely. So, everyday examples could be saying thank you when someone passes you something, appreciating a coworker for their help, or even just noticing when a friend checks in on you and telling them you're grateful. It's really about those small daily moments.
What are some example of gratitude in every life?
Yeah, for sure. So it could be thanking a friend for listening to you, appreciating a teacher for explaining something, or even just being grateful when a stranger holds the door. Gratitude can be as simple as that.
How did it make you feel?
Yeah, expressing gratitude really makes me feel more connected and positive. It kind of reminds me to slow down and notice the good things, and it leaves me with a warm, kind of hopeful feeling.
Can writing a thank you note to make someone happy?
Yeah, absolutely. A thank you note can really make someone's day. When you take the time to write something personal, it shows them that you notice their effort, and that appreciation can bring a real smile to their face and lift their spirits.
How can keeping a gratitude
Yeah, that's a great point. When you keep a gratitude journal, you start noticing the good stuff in your day, even when things are tough. It shifts your focus to positivity, which reduces stress, boosts happiness, and it can even help you sleep better.
how does gratitude influence communication?
Yeah, so gratitude really helps communication because it makes it more positive and open. When you express thanks, people feel appreciated, so they're more likely to listen, collaborate, and respond with kindness. It just builds a stronger, more trusting connection.
Okay, the next question is say you all
Yeah, that's a great idea. Saying thank you to everyone, whether it's family, friends, classmates, or coworkers, helps foster a culture of respect and appreciation. Everyone wants to feel valued, so it's really important.
what lesson have you learned about
Yeah, I've learned that gratitude really shapes our perspective. It helps us focus on what we have rather than what we lack. It's like a habit that boosts our happiness, improves our relationships, and even supports our mental health.
how does it influence communication?
Yeah, so gratitude really improves communication because it creates a more positive tone. When people feel appreciated, they're more open, more engaged, and more willing to listen. So it kind of lays a foundation of trust and makes conversations more meaningful.
How can we teach gratitude young children?
Yeah, that's really important. You can teach gratitude by modeling it yourself, like saying thank you often. You can also have them keep a gratitude journal where they write or draw things they're thankful for. And even simple rituals like saying thanks at dinner can build that habit really early.
Next question is can you practice gratitude every day?
Yeah, a simple way is to set aside a few minutes each day, maybe in the morning or before bed, to reflect on a few things you're thankful for. You can also keep a gratitude jar where you write small notes and collect them over time. It just helps you stay aware of the positive things in your life.
Next question is why is thank you one of the most powerful phrase in the world?
Yeah, it's really powerful because it has this ability to build connection and kindness instantly. When we say thank you, it acknowledges someone's effort, lifts their mood, and it creates a ripple effect of positivity.
So guys, I hope you enjoy my case ChatGPT. I hope you like my